Hey guys, it's Jan. This is going to be another haul video for warm tires, and I'm gonna get some of the other stuff out of the way that you guys might not be interested. But it's really only one casting. Everything is Mattel. But this one is a Greenlight 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1, and I picked it out because I really like the color of it. It's got a nice turquoise blue, at least look to it. Alright, moving on. Next one is a Matchbox Dodge Charger Pursuit, and guys, I always like police cars, so I always pick them out whenever I don't have that one in particular. So that was the reason why I picked this one out. Next one is the Time Taxi. And if you guys don't know yet, this is a pretty interesting casting because it has an opening door, and I don't think we've seen an opening door on Hot Wheels for a very long time, and it reminds me a lot of some of the taxis from what do you call it? From The Fifth Element. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you guys should watch that movie. All right, next one is going to be the BMW 2002, and this one is the white version. It looks pretty cool in my book, and it's also pretty collectible for me because it's a pretty cool driver's car in real life. Next one is the 1973 BMW 3.0 CSL race car. And I'm not sure which racing this was with, like which form of racing it was back in the day. Maybe it was DTM, but it's a pretty nice casting anyway. It's got the very classic BMW colors on it. Next one, a few JDMs. 1985 Honda CRX. This one is the white version, as you guys could see. White. Yep. Pretty interesting. I like the red wheels, and I got some extras for my friends in case they want some for themselves. Next one is the 196 Nissan 180SX Type X, and this one happens to be in black, which is pretty cool because I think the last one that I got was just the plain red or maroonish color. This one is a pretty nice one to have, in my opinion. This one, another pure driver's car, in my opinion, the Mazda MX5 Miata. A light car, two-door, top down. It even has like a roll bar in the casting over here too, so it's pretty interesting to me, and it looks pretty cool. I like it. Next one is the 17 NSX in red. Yeah, you guys have already seen these before, and they're pretty cool to have because it's the new design basically coming out. Basically, it should already be out as far as I can tell. I'm not sure if they have been sold yet here in the States. This one is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The RS, I think this is the exact model that they race in, the DTM, I think, or Blanc Pan. If you guys don't know what those racing are, I'll probably put them on the video down below over here, so you guys could watch that too. And one of the next two cars is also in Blanc Pan. Sadly, that Ford GT isn't, but this is one of my favorite castings of this year. I can't wait to crack this open, actually. Yeah, I really like the color. I just wish I'd found the super. Alright. Next one is the Lamborghini Huracan LP620-2 Super Trofeo. And this is another one of those cars that they race in, I think, in the GT Championships. This is also in Blanc Pan. Not in this particular color, but pretty nice casting. Okay, moving on to the more interesting stuff. This is a Monte Carlo concept car. I picked it out for $1, didn't pay $1.19. It was in the dollar bin, so I picked it up from the collector. Yeah, it's all metal. That's one of the reasons why I picked it out, because it's very heavy. Next one is another all metal car. This is the 1996 Mustang GT. Pretty cool. Yeah, another all metal car. Top down, has a tan interior as well. You guys could see that pretty well. And I picked it out because I'm a Ford guy. This particular Mustang, I'm not too fond of, but it's always nice to have more Mustangs in your collection. The next one is the side splitter funny car. Yeah, very heavy, very heavy. It looks like this is another one of those funny cars where you could lift the body and you could see the inside, where the driver is and what the engine looks like. There you go. That's one of the ones that I got. Next one, Ford F250 Car Culture. Yeah, these were pretty easy to find for me, the next three, including this one. I really love the color of the paint on this one. Can't wait to crack these open. It's probably the, actually, I'm not sure if this is going to be the next cracking video, but this one is going to be one of the next ones for sure. Next one is the Ford Ranchero 72. Yeah, it's got the Gran Torino front end. If you guys look, yeah, basically that's what the Gran Torino looks like from the front. And the side profile is very nice, long and low. Very cool truck. Next one, the Chevy Silverado. I'm not too fond of it, but having wheel riders on this particular casting is pretty nice, actually. And the fact that it has a motorcycle on the back is pretty cool. And these two were a little harder to get. This is the Subaru Brat. It looks like a Zamac. And it has a very minimal, like, paint, basically, or tampos on it. You can see on the side it says Brat. It's hard to read. I'm not sure if you guys could read that. And the wheels on it are quite nice. That's one of the best things about this one. And last but not least, my favorite of the bunch in the truck series is the Datsun 620. And just look at those wheels. It looks like a Bonneville Salt Flats wheels. I'm not sure if they did that for a particular reason, but it looks cool. And the paint, it's got the powder blue paint, looks like. Alright, I have more, actually, some more older stuff. Ferrari 308 GTS. This one, from what I've been told, is an older casting, not the ones done by Hot Wheels or something like that. I think it was, they said it was like a corgi casting at the time, and then they got the rights, and then they just made them like this. But the proportions aren't perfect, but it looks pretty good actually still. I actually want to go get myself the 308s for the Ferrari racers, but someday I'll do that. This one, a couple of Matchboxes coming up. This is the F40 Matchbox. This one I can't wait to open because of the shocks. Yes, and if you guys know, the casting is not necessarily in really good proportions for the scaling, but that's fine. That's so cool to have. This one, I used to have this, but in blue. I don't remember for sure, but I think the one that I had was in blue. This is the MV45 Kenworth COE Aerodyne. Yeah, look at that. It's not all metal, but it's pretty heavy. So you guys might like that, or I like that actually. I just wish it was in blue, like the one that I had from when I was a kid. It's got like, oop, hit the camera, ribbing on the tires right there. And I wish I had a trailer for it too. Hopefully I could find one or two of those in the future. And the next one is the 84 Hurst Olds. There you go, this one was pretty fun. I found that. And I know that they redid this casting recently. I can't remember for what series, but it was also full metal as well, metal base and metal body, and it has the Spectra Frost paint for the cool classics line. Next one, I think some of you might like. I found the Datsun 240Z Cool Classics. There you go, this one I was pretty happy to find. Look at that. I like the Spectra Frost paint. Metal body and metal base. That's good. That's a pretty good one. I like it. I love the 240Z design. I don't know how old it gets. It's still one of the best design cars ever made for me. Last but not least. If any of you guys follow me from Instagram, you probably would have already seen this by now. This is the Ferrari Racer GTO. I found this. I was looking to go get the 308s too, but this is pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. And I'm gonna crack this open in a future video. Okay guys, that has been my Hot Wheels haul. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share, and until next time, keep those tires warm.